Hmm? Will of preservation.
I commend.
A little something for everyone.
There's no time to lose. Here, this thunder! Time. Show no mercy.
We make a pretty good team. be friends.
Not a scratch.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
1,000 wonders to fight as one!
It's time.
Welcome, customers. Yeah! Let's be friends.
Lance forward!
Show no mercy. Here, this thunder.
Master Diviner, you're back.
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare to me now. Apologies. To avoid dissemination of intelligence, the General and I kept the involvement of the disciples to ourselves. It is a clandestine organization that seeks to overthrow the Alliance. Before the Stellaron disaster, the disciples had remained veiled in shadow for years. Their emergence reflects their intricate connection to this calamity.
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of the enemy. Admirable work.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future. Collecting intelligence in this way assists me in achieving the right answer. Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our army is in no way inferior. How can things be so difficult? Sharp as always.
I knew we'd spent too long around the Master Diviner. Now we're predicting the future. Let me guess. What are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge? Well, try this on for size. Nope! I can't stand any more of this fighting. So there.
Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield?
We're not?
Jingyuan's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power to the enemy head-on. Now it is time for the unexpected. Please, come with me. After receiving the Ambrosial Arbor, the Alchemy Commission was once the Luofu's most vital commission. After all, it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives into long-life species. They also developed many incredible technologies from the tree itself. But in the end, the alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life. Research into the Arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued it, the more they longed for it. Morning bells chime in a dream. Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
What huge elixir crucibles. There's still smoke coming out of them.
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the Arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke from the crucibles never ceases, this place was named Eve Mist Mansion. An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara. Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one could know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity, and in short, cannot be prepared against you. You misunderstand the nature of the Mara-struck condition. It is not a curse unique to humankind. Foxians don't usually succumb to it because their lifespan is not eternal. Yet they are still a long-lived species. The Vidyadhara rely on molting to discard the old world. All long-lived species are equal in the face of Mara. However, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the General would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-lived species.
Is this what General Jingyuan meant by unexpected guests?
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality. One step at a time. I do not wish to be their puppet either. In any case, we do not walk alone and unhindered on our paths. Our choices define us and influence others. The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Luofu into a terrible future. To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them. What say you?
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think?
I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
Huh. I feel like even though long-life species get to live forever, they aren't so different from us short-life species when it comes to worries and suffering.
Noise.
Wait, Miss Tingyun! Why are you still here? You're too close to the Crucible!
Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine. The General commanded me to stay with you. I dare not go against military orders.
Your life is more important, Miss Tingyun. Go back. We can explain to the General.
There's really no need. I've spent my years traveling the universe. Not to mention, I'm younger and stronger than I look. Even you benefactors have probably lived longer than me.
Seems like the smoke is getting thinner.
Not thin enough. We need to hurry.
Well,
Conflict is pitiless! Here, this thunder! Show no mercy.
Lance forward!
Conflict is pitiless.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
There it is.
Let's be friends.
Here, this thunder! Conflict is pitiless! Show no mercy.
Fight is one!
Here, this thunder!
Not a scratch. Lance forward!
Show no mercy. Conflict is pitiless.
we make a pretty good team.
Here, this thunder! Conflict is pitiless! Show no mercy!
Lance forward!
Fight is one! What's in your prescription?
Here, this thunder!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
lead my troops to the rendezvous.
So, you succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons. Unimportant. The inevitable is already upon us.
Danshu. It's you.
I have met you before in my capacity as Chief Alchemist, Master Diviner. You don't seem surprised.
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the commissions. We had to wait for you to show yourselves. And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Mara. The Ten Lords Commission will address these transgressions during your reckoning.
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They were the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance? In days of old, the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor enveloped the Xianzhou Lafu like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become celestial, and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended onto all 9 Xianzhou ships. What a glorious time that was. How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer. Suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords Commission even forces us to give up our immortality. How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the Ambrosial Arbor first descended. Nor did we witness its miracles. But now, we now have an opportunity to restore the ancient laws.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. A most foolish choice. Master Diviner, allow me to show you what the Celestials were capable of.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
You don't look so good.
this thunder!
Better late than never.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward! Not a scratch!
Conflict is pitiless!
Merciful Medicus, hear my call.
Time. Show no mercy.
Your lifespan ends here.
There's no time to lose. Here, this thunder!
Let me tend your wounds.
Welcome, customers. Yeah!
Vines and Reaper!
Follow my charge.
Conflict is pitiless!
Standing here in silence, missing all the violence.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Our roots
Not a scratch!
run deep to my heart's content.
There's no time to lose. Here, this thunder!
1,000 wonders. Fight is one!
Time for... Show no mercy.
Need a doctor? Top what's in your prescription!
It's time.
Conflict is pitiless!
Vines and vet death, arrogance, lie.
Let me tend your wounds.
Here, this thunder!
Punishment of the odd grasp of nature.
Nice teamwork. Lance at the ready.
Conflict is pitiless!
Why? She said. The ambrosial arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies. The one who gave us the Stellaron said that. Pantilia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise. You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Little pawn. Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction. Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within. What a shame. It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance.
Surely you can withstand the blessing of destruction.
Miss Yoon!
Benefactors, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Lord Ravager Fantilia. I have come with a single purpose: to set in motion the self-destruction of the Xianzhou.
Miss Yoon, is the Lord Ravager of the Anti-Matter Legion? Yes, but how can that be?
Keep calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together.
Here, this thunder! Show no mercy.
You don't look so good.
1,000 wonders to raise your
Fight as one!
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze. Lance forward!
Let's be friends.
Yeah!
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
You don't look so good.
You are fortunate that Zephyro and Selenova never set their gaze upon the Xianzhou. They have no qualms about dealing out destruction by their own hand. But since that stubborn general of yours has forced me to take center stage, I'll make sure I steal the show. My apologies for leaving so soon, but I have an appointment to keep. I'm sure my friends here will be happy to entertain you.
There's no time to lose. Here, this thunder!
Need a doctor?
Lance ablaze. Lance forward!
Let's be friends.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
Let me tend your wounds.
Time. Show no mercy.
Lance at the ready.
Need a doctor?
Welcome, customers.
Yeah!
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
I'm on guard.
Let me tend your wounds.
1,000 wonders to
Fight as one!
Follow my charge. Here, this thunder! Show no mercy.
Lance at the ready.
Let's be friends.
Conflict is pitiless.
Need a doctor?
Welcome, customers.
Yeah!
There's no time to lose. Here, this thunder!
You bully!
I'm on guard.
Let's be friends.
Yeah! Let me tend your wounds! Stay off!
Conflict is pitiless!
Wait, hold on a second. Are you really saying that Miss Ting-Yun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along? And what was that fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other Nameless speak of in the past. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Ting-Yun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
I don't believe so. Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out, until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Ting-Yun had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Ting-Yun we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Fantilia devised to serve her own purposes.
You're saying that the real Ting-Yun is still...
I'm sorry, March. I can't say with any certainty where the real Ting-Yun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be tough to get an answer. At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Ting-Yun, it does raise the question of why Fantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Ting-Yun's remains behind as a display of power? I believe this to be Fantilia's goal: to sow seeds of doubt among us and ensnare us in a malevolent trap.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen? Planting a Stellaron in the Luofu? All part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction. Fantilia is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We must stop her. We need to take a star skiff to Scale Gorge Waterscape. The Ambrosial Arbor can be sealed from that delve. Let's make haste. That imposter had the audacity to carry out her nefarious plans right under our noses. How utterly despicable. What worries me more is just how many more antimatter saboteurs are at large.
It all happened so suddenly. But looking back, I think Mr. Yang was right. Ting-Yun was behaving strangely. She was fascinated with the Abundance's creations.
Since she was an Amicastor dispatched by the Skyfaring Commission, it's evident that there must indeed be a person with her name in the Commission. We'll have to let the Cloud Knights get to the bottom of what happened to the real Ting-Yun. As for the Ting-Yun who accompanied us all that way, it's like what Mr. Yang said. Her appearance was designed to sow seeds of doubt among us. We cannot allow ourselves to fall into her trap. It is a delve governed by the Vidyadhara, supposedly an ancient oceanic region transferred from the Vidyadhara home planet. After the Ambrosial Arbor was broken in two during the war, its roots were left gnarled and broken. Yet it never died. The Alliance decided to seal the arbor within Scale Gorge Waterscape, entrust it to the High Elders of the Vidyadhara, and rely on the power of long scions to constrain it. It has been so long. No one knows whether the seal remains. Even if it does, I doubt it will hinder that spectral Lord Ravager. I've reported the current situation to the Seat of Divine Foresight. He made no further contact after we communicated at the Matrix of Prescience. He said he had important matters to personally attend to. The situation stands on the edge of a precipice. We must trust in the General.
This is... Huh? You're pretty familiar with this place. Yep, it's the Alchemy Commission. No wonder we were getting those military broadcasts on the way over. Something about the Cloud Knights gathering here, right? They're probably coming to fix the Stellaron problem. It's been such a long journey, but now we're finally gonna meet some Cloud Knights. I'll be back with my unit. I didn't lie to you, right? I told you I'd bring you somewhere safe, and I did. Though, we did take a bit of a detour.
Before I arrived in Starskiff Haven, I had a diviner read my fortune for the journey ahead. He told me not to be concerned with the destination, but to seize my chances and travel with the current to reap the greatest harvest.
Meaning?
Meaning, thank you, Miss Sushang.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go report to the nearest captain. You guys can hang around here, but don't run off too far. There'll be Cloud Knights coming to escort you back soon. Bye for now.
The messages never get sent. I wonder what's happening with those three. The Cloud Knights seem to be gathering for the Stellaron disaster. But why did Kafka want us to come here? What happened to them? And what happened to Blade? I've delayed for too long. I need more information.
What's up? Go where? The Luofu is under lockdown. The Cloud Knights operation isn't over yet. Relax. When the fight is over, I'll personally escort you and Mr. Locha home.
You haven't been back home for a long time, have you, Master Danheng? As home draws nearer, so our feelings grow stronger. I can see it in your eyes. Do you want to leave? Then do it now. The Cloud Knights will soon check our identities. I have somewhere else to be. I've tarried here too long.
Where are you going?
I'm a traveling merchant. I have one more deal to see through.
I heard the Starskiff connections are being reinstated. The people stranded at the Alchemy Commission should all be able to leave soon.
Seems this road is guarded by the Cloud Knights. I need to find another way.
Good news from the front lines. The disciples over at Eve Mist Mansion have been defeated.
Those travelers defeated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Won't that make us seem incompetent? I need to find a way to make this report sound more impressive.
Thanks to those heroes, I managed to pull through. Could those guests of the General be the Galaxy Rangers of old?
The Master must have failed to summon the protection of Sanctus Medicus. Her will must have wavered. Just you wait. I'll show you the blessing of Sanctus Medicus.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus started a rebellion in the Alchemy Commission. The Cloud Knights have the area locked down. It's not safe. Please, remain here for now. We will send someone to escort you back once the operation is over. Lunatics, all of them. You saw the Ambrosial Arbor, I assume? I heard that's the work of those sorcerers. Still, I can't say too much. Military secrecy.
The Arbor's resurrection is connected to the Disciples' Rebellion. I've heard those names before, but when? How did the others get drawn into all this?
You must be talking about the General's guests. Are they your friends? Oh, what a coincidence. They left with the Master Diviner not long ago. And it's all thanks to their courageous work that the Knights don't have to worry about the poison in Eve Mist Mansion. I received the good news from the front lines. They'll probably be back soon. Strange. You seem oddly familiar to me. Never mind. Too many misfortunes recently. I can hardly think straight.
I'm sorry, I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you. I need to be careful. If I alert the Knights, they might take an interest in me.
What a huge cauldron.
This aureate cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of our people, the Vidyadhara. It drinks the water of the ancient sea like a whale swallows the tide, and refines it into medicinal pellets. All the elixir crucibles that the Videodora helped to construct contain Cloud Hymn magic. You should take this chance to learn more, young master.
But I don't need any sort of device to help me command water. What more is there to learn?
You are indeed the chosen one, with endless potential. Yet, Cloud Hymn magic is just the beginning.
Of Vidyadhara Mirajago? Have these shadows of the past yet to disperse? These memories... No. They have nothing to do with me anymore.
All the elixir crucibles that the Videodora helped to construct... You are in...
They say that you're Lome's power incarnate. Is that true?
Long. I was exiled from the Xianzhou. I'm no longer one of the Scions of Permanence.
I doubt I will be here to see you take charge. No need to feel aggrieved. Videodora go through cycles of life and death, existing forever in this world. By the time you are the High Elder, my hatching rebirth will be complete, and I will be a child once again. Please, take care of me. Surging power. It's you. You've returned, High Elder. Something terrible is happening in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Please, don't go any further. Your enemies are waiting for you.
I'm sorry. I cannot linger here. My friends have left. I must find them.
You didn't heed us then, and won't heed us now. As headstrong as you always were. It seems you already made your decision. There is a vessel bound for Scale Gorge Waterscape, located ahead.
He's here.
Right on time.
That feeling, Kafka. It's welling up within me. That feeling... It's...
Well, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
here.
It's time to pay the price! It's time!
You think changing form will help you escape? Escape.
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng. I've nothing to do with your past.
Dan Heng. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Heng. You will know the pain of death.
Not on my watch. You're not murdering anyone today, fugitive. You're coming with me.
Jing Yuan's lapdog. Did the General not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh? You look so familiar.
Look out!
Quit hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop! You...
I have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. The High Elder of the Vidyadhara. Imbibitor Lunae. You really thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice. I've heard of you, Imbibitor Lunae. First it was the Stellaron hunters, now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou. Come get me.
I've no interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
Out of the way! Do not be afraid.
Better, but I'm afraid you won't be seeing your friends. They're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Is that so? Let's heat things up then. Kafka?
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins.
Grace.
Fail to send you.
Surrender!
Too little. What's wrong? Afraid to hurt the boy?
You're all in on it!
Fail to send you.
I wonder if the others are okay. Gotta make this quick.
You two just won't give up. I only have one choice.
So familiar. Did she teach you? Then you deserve no mercy.
Can't delay any longer. I didn't wish to harm anyone. But there's no other way. Forgive me. Heaven's Surge. Forgive me.
I failed. This isn't over.
All of you listen to me. Stop.
Well, Blady, are you satisfied?
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Lafu's hotshot general.
Qing Yuan.
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, you should have forewarned me.
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
General,
Now is not the time. It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go and see them together? Lunarescent Depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-life species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven and earth eludes them.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Danfeng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more. I am Dan Heng. Whether Danfeng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me, General.
Raising old nets only darkens the water. an exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder that makes the separation nigh impossible for me.
I already told you,
You did. But to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. If you wish to rid me of the illusion of Dongfeng, you must do something for me. Before I can let Dongfeng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor. I can guarantee you that when it is done, you will no longer walk in anyone's shadow aboard the Luofu.
I may not be capable of the things that Dongfeng was capable of.
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation. Had he not committed that terrible sin, had the power of dragon transmutation been passed on intact, I would have no need to compel you. It is as I said. Here we stand so different from one another. Dongfeng is no more. Now, there is only Dongheng. But I am the general of the Luofu. There are things that I wish I did not have to do, and yet I must. Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the Express are here. Do you wish to see them?
You brought them here?
Yes. They are waiting in the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. Go. Your friends are waiting for you. I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of abundance, the Stellaron hunters, and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. But I never anticipated the Antimatter Legion. The hunt is far from over, yet all the while we find ourselves at war with other evil spirits. From this battle onward, the Alliance must fight the Legion to our dying breath, even if it means the end of the Luofu. Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a mad and destructive war machine. Yet they never took up arms against the Alliance. The armies of the Seven Ravagers all have their own means of destruction. They are not to be taken lightly. Lord Ravager Fantilia favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged the disciples of Sanctus Medicus out of the shadows. Now that her plot has been laid bare, she has no choice but to retreat. And yet that hardly suits her philosophy of destruction. There must be something more.
Her hatching rebirth is complete. She left me all alone. Still, I wait for the day of my rebirth. Endless waiting. As recorded in the ancient texts, this body of water was brought by my people from our homeworld. It formed part of the roiling deep. It is as pure here as it was there. Our dragon ancestors nurtured us with the water of life, and bestowed us with the permanence of the Vidyadhara.
Do you know something? When Don Fong committed his great crime, the Ten Lords Commission advocated strongly for him to be destroyed. The Vidyadhara, on the other hand, were split evenly in their favor and disfavor of the motion. The dragon transmutation inheritance was not intact after all. The senior Vidyadhara hated you, yet did not dare to kill you. The Vidyadhara were under great pressure. In order to placate the Ten Lords and Skyfaring Commissions, they performed an exuviation charm on Don Fong against his will. Still, they ensured that the charm contained a flaw, thinking that this would fool the Ten Lords Commission. The senior Vidyadhara were sure of their scheme. But you cannot hide fire with paper.
Waters of the ancient sea, cleanse me. Waters of the ancient sea, protect me. This world's good karma is settled. This life's misfortune is erased.
Look, your friends are taking the fight to the Legion as we speak.
We need to help them. Let's go! I sense a storm. Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise! Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon.
This is our chance. Take this!
A foregone conclusion.
Here, there's thunder!
My turn. Watch this!
Times have changed beyond recognition. Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken. You've outstayed your welcome!
I wish not to use this strength. Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon. Quick!
There's no time to lose.
Times have changed beyond recognition. Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
Conflict is pitiless.
You have the worst luck running into me. Watch this!
Let's go.
Heaven's Surge. Break!
time for them. Show no mercy.
Grace. Yeah. Heaven's surge. Rise.
Xing Yuan, where have you been?
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces. The Seat of Divine Foresight relayed the battle reports to me. As for Fantilia's plan...
The Ambrosial Arbor. That's her focus. Lord Ravager Fantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to disseminate the power of the Plague's Author, and turn the Luofu into a hell of undying abominations.
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express, I have brought someone with me whom I think you'll be eager to see.
Huh? Is that... Don Hung? You are Don Hung, right? What's with the horns?
It's a long story, March. It's me.
So, you do have secret strength.
Let us save such reminiscence for later, shall we? My astral guests. When you first appeared on the Luofu, your stated aim was the resolution of the Stellaron crisis. I was concerned that the Stellaron hunters harbored ulterior motives and refused your offer. I see now that I was overly anxious. Nevertheless, it is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, Kafka lured you here and broadened the scope of the crisis. In doing so, she succeeded in making it clear that your sincerity is beyond doubt. The Luofu is in your debt, and I have no right to seek further assistance from you. However, as Lady Fu has explained, the appearance of Fantilia means that the situation is far from under our control. As General of the Luofu, it would be foolish of me not to ask Don Hung and the rest of you for your strength at this critical moment.
Even if the crisis on the Luofu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't speak for the other members of my crew. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. As the crew of the Express, that's the Trailblaze creed we follow. Still, when the journey gets tough, those words can feel far off. Fear, risk, enemies, and death are the obstacles we face in pursuit of the creed. That's why the nameless who are able to stay the course number few indeed. Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make. Here, as on the Express, every vote counts.
Don Hung?
Thank you, Don Hung.
How am I still one of the nameless? I stand here at the mercy of others without true freedom to speak. But as a descendant of the Vidyadhara, I will fulfill my duty to the Luofu.
Great! Everyone's just as heroic as when they arrived. So, what's the master plan, General?
There is no master plan, only a bet. A bet on the senior Videodra's incomplete exuviation charm. And on Dong Hong's ability to access the memories of the High Elder.
High Elder?
When the Rainbow Arbiter severed the Ambrosial Arbor, remnants of the curse of the plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, the Luofu invoked the power of the Scions of Permanence. Under the direction of the High Elder, the Videodara guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge waterscape delve and contain the Arbor. To commemorate this magnificent feat and sacrifice, the Alliance erected the Dragon Vista Rain Monument, a Videodara statue.
Ah, it looks so much like Don Hong. I wonder if... the statue... is that... Don Hong's brother?
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current generation. The most recent successor did not inherit the same level of power, and their appearance is that of a child. Do you understand, Don Hong? Since Dong Feng perished, the Luofu Videodara have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. But you, who once kept watch over the Arbor, should be able to open a way through to that great tree. What happens next is in your hands.
You scared the heck out of me! For a second I thought you'd annoyed the General. It seemed like you were his prisoner. There I was, thinking up a plan to kidnap you, and it turns out the two of you are old buddies. So, what made you suddenly decide to come down from the Express? Aw, how sweet. But Mr. Yang and I have been holding our own. We're pretty much Xianzhou heroes at this point. Anyway, it's great to have you with us, Don Hong.
Has coming here triggered your memory? Release your full potential. The power you carry is the key to opening a way through to the Ambrosial Arbor.
Imbibitor Lunay's reincarnation. Dong Hong, correct? I've heard your name before. Your name was only erased from the public eye. But as the Master Diviner, I know, and should know, all the records of years gone by. Such archives are of great importance in times of need. I was not born in the heroic and extraordinary era of the High Cloud Quintet. To have seen those legends with my own eyes. Your appearance closely matches the depiction in the annals. Does Videodara reincarnation really entail a complete transformation? A new life?
I knew you'd come. When we first mentioned the Xianzhou, there was a sad look in your eyes. They may have banished you, but the Luofu is still your home. You're a member of the Express crew, Dan Heng. Let's settle this matter as soon as possible. Our journey doesn't end here.
在我皮肉下交织成命运，扎根于烈火烧灼的灵性。我宁静是做我的骨骼，放任飓风从口中挣脱，用传说重塑我，用疼痛撑住我。 我望潮汐，将我的伤痕刻蚀成龙鳞，突袭中酝酿着风云，撕裂心海解放。 万军雷霆的巨响，摇撼心魂激荡，惊涛骇浪随风，鲜血滚烫，淬炼出张扬锋芒。我一生一心光。 在领域重任之上。
The annals mention that Scale Gorge waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder. Look at all these submerged structures.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age passed. The palace was left in ruins, and the Vidyadhara used their sacred homeland to imprison the Arbor. The Luofu and the Xianzhou are greatly indebted to them. Lady Fu.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incidents.
Jingyuan. General, are you planning to face Vantilia alone?
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for support.
General, don't cast us aside. We're willing to go with you.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines? With your permission, sir, allow me to lead the way.
I understand your sentiments, soldiers. But the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author. You have a more important duty. Cloud Knights, attention! After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more. The Master Diviner will lead you.
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the other Xianzhou ships.
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. But whatever the outcome, I will do as you command and honor the mission.
Spoken like a true general.
These steps are so far apart. I've gotta find a way down.
You scale-gorge waterscape to seal the arbor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our mind.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is the course we must take.
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the Preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the High Elder.
This must be the first High Elder that accepted the mission to quell the Ambrosial Arbor. According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the Three Talents, the path to the Great Roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle? Reverence to the Three Talons. What the heck does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Oh, what a huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice. This is one of the places mentioned in the riddle. One of the Three Talents. If we can break the seal here, we'll be a step closer to the roots of the arbor.
Those seals you mentioned, do you mean these weird-looking stone lanterns?
That's right. From what I recall, we have to touch these stone lanterns in a particular sequence to unlock the seals in this area.
In that case then, I'll leave it to you.
I'll do my best. It worked.
General, did you hear about Miss Tingyun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Fentilius' infiltration, along with her meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against. The Cloud Knights will carry out an investigation. But for now, our most pressing matter is to put a stop to Fentilius' scheme.
Here is thunder!
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless!
Need a doctor? Stay off!
I'm on guard.
Welcome, customers.
Here is thunder!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
If your people knew that you had brought me here, there would be great unrest.
They will never know. Keep quiet, Inxing. This will make us even. I will give you 2 hours. Research what you can. Remember, 2 hours.
I'm a short-lived species. Do you think 2 hours isn't enough? It will be done.
That's Dan Feng's voice. But what about the other person? It's so familiar.
Looks good.
Fight is fun!
Show no mercy.
Lance forward!
This seal was already on the verge of breaking before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. And as the day is almost gone, return alone to Water's song. Beneath the waves in silver shell, await new life that time will tell. The worldly limit of the Vidyadhara is reached after 7 centuries. They return to the ancient sea and form a shell, awaiting the next hatching rebirth.
This mural is pretty interesting. It looks like time hasn't had any effect on it.
This mural must be related to the others here. It tells the story of the Vidyadhara self-reincarnation, from hatching rebirth in the ancient sea, to the return to that same sea as the cycle begins again.
Hey, do you think this could be related to the seals?
Perhaps.
Perhaps? Fair enough. It's tough racking your brains all the time. I'm struggling to keep track.
Our reincarnation's greatest cost, the wisdom of a past life lost, yet through the teachings of our kind, unto the young again consigned. The mural depicts the Vidyadhara being guided by their elder, wiser kin after their rebirth.
What seems to be the problem, friend? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
Our people sing the hymn of clouds, and dance to water's cherished sounds. And high above the dragon flies, to each is destined different skies. This mural portrays the Vidyadhara young. They acquire knowledge and depart for different places on the Xianzhou, thereby dedicating themselves to serving the Alliance. Beneath the lunar glow adorned, Vidyadhara eggs begin to form, and from the ancient sea rebirth, to walk again on solid earth. This mural describes the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth in the lunarescent depths, the beginning of self-reincarnation. Okay, let's head to the third seal.
Let's be friends.
Conflict is pitiless. Hear the thunder. Show no mercy.
Lance forward!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
What is this?
Miss March, I would advise you to refrain from interfering with the Vidyadhara.
Huh? The Vidyadhara? You mean these pearls will turn into people?
When the life of a Vidyadhara is over, They return to the ancient sea and form a shell, before emerging anew. This is the hatching rebirth cycle.
Whoa.
Young Master, must we really forsake Scale-Gorge Waterscape?
Can you forgive me, Yuan?
I cannot say, Young Master. I don't resentment in my heart. But there are also feelings I cannot put into words. The senior videographers say that the Xianzhou offered us this place, that we hail from another world. Is it time to repay them?
It is time to repay them.
Conflict is pitiless!
Yeah! Fight is one!
Show no mercy! Battles are chess games. No two are alike. So. Here is thunder!
Lance, forward!
Conflict is pitiless! Here is thunder! When faced with an army, bide your...
We're in trouble now.
Show no mercy!
Not a scratch.
Merciful Medicus!
Conflict is pitiless!
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze! Lance, forward!
Welcome, customers.
A miracle!
Here is thunder!
1,000 wonders. Fight is one!
I'm on guard.
Time wasn't your prescription! Better late than never. Can we talk? Let's be friends. Yeah!
Show no mercy! Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless!
Lance, forward!
Secret of the saints!
Here is thunder!
Merciful Medicus!
Conflict is pitiless! Show no mercy!
Fight is one!
Trifling!
Lance, forward!
Here is thunder!
A miracle!
Conflict is pitiless! Show no mercy!
Lance, forward!
Here is thunder!
Secret of the saints!
Conflict is pitiless!
Fight is one!
Show no mercy!
Lance, forward! Not a scratch.
I paid for that!
Here is thunder!
A miracle!
Conflict is pitiless!
Lance, forward!
Here is thunder!
Secret of the saints!
Fight is one!
Show no mercy! Conflict is pitiless! Here is thunder!
A miracle!
Conflict is pitiless!
Lance, forward!
Secret of the saints!
Fight is one!
Show no mercy! Here is thunder!
Lance, forward!
Conflict is pitiless!
A miracle!
Here is thunder!
Okay.
What's in your prescription?
Conflict is pitiless! Show no mercy.
Secret of the safe.
Lance, forward!
Yeah! Fight is fun!
Here is thunder.
Pay for that! Yeah!
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
A miracle. Immortality.
Life is as ephemeral as dew on a leaf, and full of worldly strife. Life is as ephemeral as dew on a leaf, and full of worldly strife. Life is as ephemeral as dew on a leaf, and full of worldly strife.
That should do, General.
Enough. Don't be nervous, sir. This is a mere formality for me, and the Ten Lords' commission. This is of vital importance to the Ambrosial Arbor seals. Safety must be guaranteed.
Quelling the Arbor is the duty of the Vidyadhara.
Keep in mind, this generation cannot afford to repeat the failure of the previous High Elder.
Of course.
The Cloud Knight General and the Ten Lords Commission. They performed regular inspections of Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Here, the thunder!
Not a scratch. Lance, forward!
mercy.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
The last of the 3 Talons is here.
There are abominations up ahead. Careful, everyone.
We're in trouble now. Yeah!
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless. 1,000 thanks. There's no time to lose.
Here is thunder.
Show no mercy.
Lance forward!
Here is thunder.
Fight is one!
Show no mercy.
What's in your prescription?
Conflict is pitiless.
Yeah!
Lance forward!
Here is thunder.
Conflict is pitiless.
Here is thunder.
Show no mercy.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
The reverence to the three talons is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor. The roots of the arbor are still growing.
It's Ventilia. We must hurry.
That should do, General.
Enough. Don't be. This is a vital.
Quelling the.
Keep in mind.
Of course.
The Cloud Knight.
Who are you?
Don Fong said only the High Elder can enter here.
That traitor is already dead. Who are you? What do you want with the High Elder?
What do I want? I want to see her. See how she's faring. I want to see her.
A mysterious intruder. But that voice is so familiar.
Young Master, must we really forsake Scalgorge Waterscape?
Is that a dragon?
We've reached the end. These are the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor, where the vestiges of abundance lie. Reverence to the three talents, the path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder, the Arbor's roots have formed into the image of a dragon. Now, I will break the final seal.
I hope everyone is prepared.
Has the General of the Lawfu chosen to grace me with his presence?
That witch! She was here waiting for us the whole time! Show yourself, Fantilia!
And the benefactors, too. Oh, patience, patience. Let me make myself presentable. Now I see why the disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of metamorphosis and resurrection.
All of you, ready yourselves. Don Hong, guard my back. I'm counting on you.
Understood.
Phantilia, what is she doing?
Benefactors, behold this beautiful body. The miracles of abundance live up to the name. Let's see if I can put it to good use. The very power that brought the Xianzhou long life, I will use to bring it destruction.
Phantilia has usurped the power of the Arbor. All of you, focus on destroying the Phantom Flowers. I'll go for the body.
All the best! Bully!
To victory!
So much bark with so little bite. Your attacks are futile. This body was born of the Arbor. You are but ants.
That's some strong wind!
March, careful!
Friends. Yeah! Let me tend your wounds! Better late than never. Can we talk?
Try untangling yourselves from this.
The weeds in my garden give me more grief.
Your arrogance betrays you.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
For the Xianzhou! Time for the... Show no mercy.
Need a doctor? Finally!
1,000 thanks.
Sex.
I'm on guard.
Let's be friends.
Is that it?
Let me tend your wounds. Welcome, customers. Yeah. Fully talk.
Is that it? To victory!
Lance at the ready.
1,000 wonders to ring and fight as one.
Show no mercy.
Need a doctor? Let's be friends. Yeah!
Not a scratch.
Life finds a way.
Fully talk.
For the Xianzhou!
Welcome, customers.
Not a scratch.
Abundance. A little more.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Let me tend your wounds! Better late than never. Fully! Let's be friends. Yeah!
Is that it?
Flying sex.
Fantilia, your scheme to victory!
Welcome, customers. Yeah!
I'm okay.
Show no mercy.
You don't look so good. Spider-Man!
Vanquish the abomination!
Yeah!
Lance at the ready.
Crushing an ant with the weight of a star. How indulgent. The universe will end in destruction. And with it, the abundance and the hunt will disappear.
To victory!
1,000 wonders to fight as one!
Show no mercy.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
General of the Cienjo, can your
Gonhong, you take it from here.
Did you think it was over, Fantilia?
a scion of permanence? Have you finally remembered your duty of watching over the Arbor?
I'm the vanguard of the hunt for the Xianzhou! Fantilia, your scheme and vanquish the abomination! On my command, for the Xianzhou!
It's time.
Need a doctor?
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Better late than never. Bully, let's be friends. Yeah!
Show no mercy.
Let me tend your wounds. Time to take your prescription.
still ants to you, Fantilia? So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success. I wonder what the other Ravagers would think.
It's almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted with them. I'm afraid you won't have the chance.
Out of ideas, Fantilia? Show no mercy. For the Xianzhou!
Time to end this.
May the vanguard of the hunt vanquish the abomination!
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Time to end this.
Show no mercy. Fantilia, your scheme ends here. For the Xianzhou!
It's time.
Vanquish the abomination! 1,000 thanks.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward! Lance at the ready.
To victory! Done. Show no mercy.
Need a doctor? Welcome, customers.
Time to end this.
Time wasn't your prescription! Better late than never.
On my command. Vanquish the abomination!
1,000 wonders to fight as one!
I'm on guard.
Forgive my indulgence. For my next trick, I shall turn each of you into my Void Rangers. The power of the destruction will eat away at your flesh and transform you into pawns of the great Nanook. Let's start with this arrogant Xianzhou Jin. I wonder if the transformation of a Xianzhou General into a Void Ranger would cast the Law Flu back into chaos. Destruction works in fascinating ways. What are you?
Don Hong! Do it!
Not bad, General of the Hunt. But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim. And you, how much longer can you last? The destruction of the Xianzhou is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the Hunt will fall upon them.
General, are you okay?
I'm still alive. And it would seem the two of us can still coordinate our efforts. Phantilia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she hadn't attempted to turn me into a pawn of destruction, I'm afraid victory would have been far from certain. Phantilia had established a link between me and herself. Her well-timed strike gravely injured her. Thus, her connection to the Arbor was severed.
So it was all part of the plan? When Don Hung stabbed you, I was scared to death.
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator of destruction. Still...
Phantilia won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the Arbor again. It's just that sealing the Stellaron is going to take some time.
Leave that to the Master Diviner. I'm afraid I may be somewhat spent.
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep. Hey, wake up!
It's getting late. Where to now?
So this is the Luofu's Ambrosial Arbor. It's my first time seeing it.
Aren't you a Cloud Knight?
Cloud Knights don't visit the Ambrosial Arbor without a reason. plus I'm new here. The Lafu's plague mark is a tree, while the Yao Qing's is a moon. I think we got the better one.
I heard that the ambrosial arbor shriveled and died a long time ago. How could it suddenly spring back to life and start growing again?
The influence of the Stellaron. There's no time for explanations. We must return to the Ten Lords Commission. I'm wounded. I need your assistance in getting there. Once we get to Starskiff Jetty, you can go your separate ways.
Well, there's nothing else for it. We're duty-bound to help the Ten Lords Commission. Sorry. All Cloud Knights answer to the Ten Lords Commission. Duty calls. Apologies for asking you to stick with me a bit longer. I'll treat you guys when I get you back to safety. I guess you could slip away and find a safe spot to hide. I'll come back and get you once I've sent her on her way. Not a smart way to operate. The Lafu is more dangerous than ever. I can't let you put yourself in harm's way. Come on, together is better.
I did not expect such a short journey to be filled with so many twists and turns. How does it feel, Master Dan Heng, to be a subject of the Ten Lords Commission? A good answer. Short and to the point. It would seem I've been unsuccessful in detangling myself of matters thus far. I suggest we hasten to Starskiff Jetty and send this Judge of the Ten Lords Commission on her way. We must continue our own journeys as soon as possible.
You look familiar. Maybe. I ran your facial profile against the records in the shackling prison just now. Indeed, there were no matches to be found.
Hey, wait for us! You're the first Ten Lords Commission judge I've met. What do you guys do exactly?
Our work concerns the Marastruck and the lifespans of long-life species.
Oh. Hopefully you'll be the last one I meet for a while then.
I don't think this is the way.
Be careful, everyone.
Well,
Lance, forward!
Conflict is pitiless!
Can we talk?
Battles are chess games. No two.
Here is thunder! Show no mercy!
Is that it?
Yeah! This fight is won!
Conflict is pitiless!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
there's still a civilian out here.
I fear not death, for the fate of the Artisanship Commission now rests entirely on my shoulders. Not a chance! Asai, escape while you still can. There's no hope of the Cloud Knights arriving now. As darkness falleth, think not what is just. To this old man entrust your hopes. You must.
Don't try to be a hero.
Asai, since when were you able to speak?
Hey, do I sound like a dog to you?
No! My apologies, miss. No wonder I was confused. I never installed a human speech module in the little guy. No. But what is the meaning of this? I'm the only one left here. The apprentices all fled. You should probably do the same.
You just said there's no hope of the Cloud Knights arriving. I happen to be a Cloud Knight. Wouldn't you call this a timely arrival? Come with us for now. I'll take care of things here later.
That won't do. As a senior artisan, I can't just abandon my post.
Looks like we're gonna have to resort to unconventional methods. Are you gonna come with us willingly? Or do I have to ask the guy behind me to carry you in his white death box?
Can you give me a moment to consider those options?
Now! Move it!
Lance, forward!
Show no mercy.
Battles are chess games. No two are alike.
Miss Cloud Knight, why did the General send you out here all alone?
The extent of the disaster means the Cloud Knights are short on manpower. But don't worry, I'll keep you safe.
Sir.
Seize the moment.
Here, this thunder.
Welcome, customers.
Show no mercy.
Lance, forward!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Interesting practice. Do people on the Xianzhou have no problem leaving blueprints out in the open?
It makes things easier for the craftsmen. It's not like outsiders can just walk in here.
Are we not outsiders here, Miss Sushan?
This is as far as I go. A few more steps and we're at the main gate. Thank you for escorting me. We must go our separate ways.
It's just a few steps away. You're not leaving with us?
Everyone has their duties and obligations. From the day I joined the Artisanship Commission, I've been taking care of the ins and outs of its operations without a day's rest. And today is no exception. The apprentices fled, as they should have. But I cannot let them see their master flee from peril. This is as far as I go with you. I must see what more I can do for the Artisanship Commission.
Master Gongshu.
No use in trying to talk me out of it, young miss. This old man cherishes his life. He won't do anything rash. On your way now.
Everyone has their duties. Let's go.
It doesn't look like it wants to let us through. Do you think if I yell at it, it could scare it off?
I doubt that. I think Atsai is the only one here still taking orders from people.
Any ideas?
I've got one. Bring it down.
You know, you're getting less silent and more deadly by the minute. Sounds good. Let's get it. We're in trouble now. Fight is fun!
Show no mercy.
Lower your weapon.
Can we talk?
Conflict is pitiless.
Not a scratch.
Here is thunder. Conflict is pitiless.
So, are judges all loners? You don't seem to have any backup.
Judges of the Ten Lords Commission have always acted independently, each carrying out their duty in solitude. However, I have a younger sister. You remind me of her.
Master Gongshu, how could you stay inside? I'm afraid that if I leave, I won't be able to graduate.
There's the star skiff. The rebirth of the Ambrosial Arbor was bound to bring calamity. The Cloud Knights must be at the Alchemy Commission, next to the Arbor. You should head the same way. Thank you for ensuring my safety on this journey. I will report this good deed to the Ten Lords. And if the opportunity arises, I will return the favor.
We're glad we could help. She mentioned the Cloud Knights were at the Alchemy Commission. I should find a ship and regroup with my unit. What about you? Aw, you just can't bear to see me go, huh? Come on then, let's go together.
We are most grateful, Miss Sushang.
It's getting late. Where to now?
My dad is an ace pilot! He finished the Gray Sky...
It's getting late. Where to now? We need a strategy.
We're in trouble now.
Show no mercy. Conflict is pitiless.
Need a doctor? 1,000 wonders to raise your and fight is fun!
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Let's be friends. Yeah!
Follow my charge.
Here, this thunder! Show no mercy.
Let me tend your wounds.
Lance at the ready. Not a scratch.
Yeah!
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Need a doctor? Stay off!
Follow my charge.
Here, this thunder!
Welcome, customers. Yeah!
ablaze! Lance, forward!
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless.
Let's be friends. Yeah!
There's no time to lose. Here, this thunder!
I'm on guard.
Welcome, customers. Let me tend your wounds. Bully!
Follow my charge.
Conflict is pitiless.
Lance at the ready.
Battles are chess games. No two are alike.
A little something for everyone.
I commend it. When faced with an army,
We're in trouble now.
time for them. Show no mercy.
1,000 wonders to fight as one!
There's no time to lose.
Lance ablaze! Lance, forward!
Here, this thunder!
Is that it?
Conflict is pitiless!
Let's be friends.
I'm on guard.
Follow my
Better
charge.
late than never.
Time.
Show no mercy. Here, this thunder!
Lance ablaze! Lance, forward!
Todd wants your prescription! Better late than never.
Conflict is pitiless!
You don't look so good.
There's no time to lose.
Here, this thunder! Show no mercy.
Battles are chess games. No two are alike. When faced with an army, I commend it. Bide your time and time your attack.
Will of preservation.
A little something for everyone. We're in trouble now. Fight is one!
Conflict is pitiless.
Merciful Medicus!
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
A miracle!
Let me tend your wounds.
Here, the thunder!
Show no mercy.
We're in trouble.
Immortality means forever.
Conflict is pitiless.
Lance forward!
Secret of the saint. Here, the thunder.
Fight is one!
Show no mercy. Conflict is pitiless.
Not a scratch.
Merciful Medicus.
Lance forward!
Here, the thunder. A miracle.
Conflict is pitiless.
Here, this thunder! Show no mercy! Sacred of the saints!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Fight is one!
Conflict is pitiless!
Lance forward! Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Show no mercy! Here, this thunder!
Lance at the ready.
Welcome, customers. Yeah!
Conflict is pitiless!
I'm on guard.
Let's be friends. Yeah!
Here, this thunder! Show no mercy!
Fight is one!
Conflict is pitiless!
What's in your prescription?
Lance forward!
Yeah! Good bully!
Here, this thunder! Show no mercy! Conflict is pitiless!
I'm on guard.
Welcome, customers. Yeah!
Here, this thunder!
Lance at the ready.
Let's be friends. Yeah!
Conflict is pitiless! Show no mercy!
Lance ablaze! Lance forward! Reach the end of the story in your own way. We need a strategy.
Welcome, customers. Yeah!
Follow my charge.
Here, this thunder!
You don't look so good.
I'm on guard.
There's no time to lose.
Conflict is pitiless!
You bully!
Lance at the ready.
Here, this thunder!
Let's be friends.
Follow my charge.
Conflict is pitiless!
Time for the...
Show no mercy!
Lance ablaze! Lance forward! It's time.
Welcome, customers. Yeah!
There's no time to lose.
Here, this thunder!
I'm on guard. Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Fight is one!
Conflict is pitiless! Show no mercy!
Lance forward!
You bully!
Here, this thunder! Conflict is pitiless!
Let's be friends.
Here, this thunder!
Lance forward!
Conflict is pitiless! Show no mercy!
Fight is one!
Here, this thunder!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Welcome, customers.
Not a scratch.
Conflict is pitiless!
You don't look so good.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance forward!
There's no time to lose. Here, this thunder!
I'm on guard.
Battles are chess games. No two are alike.
Show no mercy.
Need a doctor?
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance forward!
Hear the thunder!
1,000 wonders to fight as one!
You don't look so good.
It's time.
Battles are chess games. No two are alike. Life is as ephemeral as dew on a leaf, yet full of worldly strife.
Conflict is pitiless!
Show no mercy!
You don't look so good.
Not a scratch.
Let's be friends.
Hear the thunder!
Let me pin your...
Welcome, customers.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Conflict is pitiless!
Can we talk?
You bully! What's in your prescription? Vitamin!
Hear the thunder!
Fight as one!
Show no mercy!
Conflict is pitiless!
Lance forward.
Hear the thunder!
Show no mercy!
Not a scratch. What's in your prescription?
Conflict is pitiless.
Yeah! Fight as one!
Show no mercy. Is that it?
Here, there's thunder!
Can we talk?
Lance, forward!
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.